7, I think.
It's not 12.
It can't be 7.
Because it'll go out. Yeah,
it can't be 7,
that's
Bob.
it. Yeah. Well, you said 12, so.
It chased me. It's like barking, and I was thinking, oh no, we're going as fast as I could.
What if the tide comes in, do you?
If the tide comes in, you're going to get wet feet, aren't you?
I might drown.
No, you won't drown. I won't let you drown.
Also, I do.
Sue never sits down.
I do, but not as often as you.
Good morning, guys. Good morning, guys. Good morning, guys. It's not raining. I think it's the 4th of November. It's a Tuesday, and we're heading off today. We're leaving this little site at Sunark Camping in Strontian in the Highlands, and we're going further into Ardnamurchan, back along the road to everywhere, and then heading a little bit north to a little place called Aharacle. The proper pronunciation is Aharacle. Someone said how to pronounce it. It's the Aharacle. But yeah, it's not raining, and it's absolutely gorgeous morning now. You know, it's a bit cold, but it's probably been raining for 36 hours solid. So it's really lovely to be able to stand outside and just look at the scenery and admire this beautiful place we're in. 40-minute drive maybe to get to this next place. It's a little place we stayed at last year. Phoned the lady yesterday, said can we come for 3 or 4 nights, and she said of course you can, no problem. She said you do realise what the weather forecast is, and we said yeah. we've been in it for the last few days. She said, oh well, there's an otter feeding. We've got our own pet otter virtually feeding in the bay right outside the campsite. Anyway, I'm going to stop whittling because in about an hour and a half we're going to start packing up and making a move. We're going to go back to this shop here for a few little provisions. Must try and get the bike out. Hopefully if we get a day of dry weather we'll get the bikes out, but we haven't. I don't think we've had a day of dry weather yet. Well, you know, literally there hasn't been 12 hours of dry. Anyway, we'll bring you back when we get going. Hi guys, we're just leaving Strontian. Cool. Gosh, I've never seen so many cars.
Quite busy actually.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars. Wow. We came over here on Sunday. We literally, I think, met 1 car.
That's right, yeah.
But I think there's been more today. So yeah, it's quite a spectacular road. This. If you're coming this way, you have to have your wits about you and a little bit of I don't know what you call it, courage really on this road. Here's the river look. Not bad today. Here we go. Hello, Suze.
Hi.
Where are we?
Kentra Bay.
Kentra Bay. Great here, isn't
We've been here before. There weren't many people here last time.
There was 1 person, I think. We had 1 person here for about 1 day, and then we were on our own for the other day.
Yeah.
So we think we're going to stay for 3 days. But let me show you around where we are.
Yeah.
Beautiful views from this
nice
campsite.
And relaxing here.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay. Guys. Yeah, so I'll show you where we are. Basically, this is the campsite we're on. It's Kentra Bay campsite. You can see we're on electric. We've got black waste, water point just there, grey waste is just there, little bin store, recycling and stuff. We're about 20 minutes cycle ride from Haracle. The proper pronunciation is Haracle. Now we're really in the wilds here. Over there in the gap is a little place called Ardnamurchan, which we'll try and walk to or bike to while we're here. We're hoping we're going to get a bit better weather in this day, although tomorrow's forecast looks rough. But just wanted to walk you past Florrie. Here's Florrie. I just wanted to walk you past the van to show you where we are. We were here for 2 nights last year. Absolutely love this place. You probably know I'm quite into wildlife, and the wildlife here is stunning. It really is fantastic. We had an eagle, white-tailed eagle, fly right across the van yesterday, literally at head height virtually. Last year it was fantastic. But anyway, I'm going to turn you around and show you where we are. There's a deer fence here, but this is where we are, guys. Kentra Bay. Now this is tidal, so when we arrived about an hour and a half ago, that was mud flats. There was no water, no sea water there at all. But now you're completely covered in the sea. The owners, Tracy and David, are wonderful, and I spoke to Tracy yesterday on the way here. She said, "Oh, we've got our own resident otter here now on the south of the bay." The weather forecast, like I say, tomorrow is bad, so it may not be out much tomorrow. Hello guys, we're all set up now for a few nights here. It's a gorgeous place. Yeah, you've got electric, full electric. There's your water point. Black waste is over there. You've got your bin store there, recyclables and general waste. Show you the details. You've got all your emergency cover here, doctors, dentists and all that sort of stuff. £20 a night, but if you want electric as well, it's 25. You pay the owner either in cash or by card. And here you've got a menu for Cafe Tearum, which looks like they do some really scrambled egg, smoked salmon. Look at that. So you might, and then egg benedict and all that sort of stuff. So we might just nip in there tomorrow morning. The forecast is very misty in the morning, but it's probably the calmest night, calmest evening we've had here. It's really no wind at all. It's I absolutely love this place. I don't know what it is, I just love it. I mean, well, I don't know what it is. This is what it is. That's what it is. That's why I love it. When we were here last time, we had an eagle fly over. Literally, it flew over these pine trees here, right towards us. I thought it was a heron when it was in the distance, but there was a couple of crows, and they looked tiny against it. I'll put that bit of footage up, actually, from last year. It's absolutely incredible. This is a deer fence, because last year we watched the sunset, or watched the deer. I can see something, actually, over there now on the horizon. So I might get the camera out and have a look and see what that is. Yeah, but red deer on the horizon with the sunset. And we literally missed an aurora because we were looking the wrong way. But yeah, fantastic, isn't it? Gorgeous. What a place. Absolutely love it. Sky's a cool colour tonight, and then look at that, guys. Fantastic. I think I wonder whether we'll get a red sky tonight. That would be very cool if we did. Don't think we will though, because it's too much big cloud in there, but it's getting a bit pink. Look at that sky behind us, it's spectacular. Absolutely love it. Fantastic. Hi guys, it's a beautiful evening. It's really quite mild. The wind has dropped dramatically. However, I don't think it's dropped dramatically and mild enough for me to go swimming in this bay, but there's a couple going walk down there, and they are just about to go basically swimming. I can't believe it. When we were here last year, actually, someone came down and went swimming, didn't they?
Yeah.
So it's a beautiful place for a wild swim. It really is. But gosh, it's November, for goodness sake. November. Hello guys. We're at Kentra Bay It's the morning of Wednesday, the 5th of November.
Oh, gosh.
It's fireworks night, fireworks day. Just a quick one. It's raining again here. It's been raining in Scotland every day, we think, so far.
More or less.
I don't think we've had a day without rain.
No.
The forecast today is rain all day. Tomorrow, rain most of the day. Friday, theoretically, fingers crossed, not really raining much. So we could get the bikes out, we could do all sorts of stuff. What do we do on a wet day in the van, Suze? Well, I do a bit of editing, and Susie keeps working.
Yeah, I do rearrange the cupboards and and stuff like that. I always busy myself, and also I do.
Sue never sits down.
I do, but not as often as you.
That's true.
I do work on my blog as well sometimes.
Oh yeah.
And I also, I sit down and do a bit of admin type stuff for bungalow and stuff.
So he's always rearranging the cupboards in this van.
Yeah,
just to get never quite perfect for Sue, so we always just have to rearrange every little thing.
That's it.
Mind you, as I never go in the cupboards, it doesn't make a difference to me because I can't find anything anyway.
I love doing that kind of thing.
You do, yeah. So that's what we do on a rainy day.
Yes.
Let's hope it's not a rainy day later on or tomorrow.
I do like to get out for a walk though, at least once a
Yeah,
day.
we're stir crazy, aren't we?
We did we went for a walk yesterday.
We did go for a short walk yesterday, but you get stir crazy. It's like
I don't get stir crazy. It's just you need the exercise.
Yeah.
It's
Anyway, it's going to be all right. We've it's a fantastic place here. This tide comes in and out. I might go and put a time lapse out later, so it shows you how quick the tide comes in.
Yeah.
Obviously, on a time lapse, it will come in really quickly.
It goes out quickly as well.
It does, yeah.
You could do that in the morning tomorrow.
Yep. Anyway, you're going to get on with me editing. Sue's going to get on with her pottering and clearing around, and we'll see you. Hello everybody, today is Thursday the 6th of November.
That's correct.
I got it right. And we're at Kentra Bay in Ardnamurchan. And that's the general scene at the moment. It's raining out there. I don't think it has stopped raining since we've been here.
Not much, not very.
Maybe for
a
couple of hours we managed to get out and about. And obviously you do expect rain when you come to Western Scotland in November. However, it has been particularly wet. We've been here for this will be our third night tonight. We had 2 nights over at Strontian where it rained a lot.
Yeah.
We had 4 nights at Loch Nanau where it rained for 3 out of the 4 days. We went back to Strontian where it rained for both days, and we've been here for this is our third night and it's rained most of the time here. So you can sort of see we haven't been out and about that much, but
we managed to get out every day.
Yeah. We have, and what we love about this place is it's so quiet. It's so quiet. I've shown you some of the put some of the photographs up of where we are. We're on our own. We've been on our own here since we arrived. We thought we probably would be.
That's on the campsite. There are some permanent.
There's
pictures.
A couple of seasonal pictures,
sure whether they're family members of the owner, we're not quite sure.
There's a seasonal pitch, definitely, without a doubt. And then, but the only other place around really is a house. I've got to put you over Sue's shoulder.
Yeah, there's
sort of a house out there.
It's a bungalow that apparently you can rent that out as a holiday.
It seems to be a holiday, rental holiday place. But it's just fascinating here. You just sit and watch the tide. You know what? Isn't it terrible? I can't remember. How, the tide times are 6 hours, aren't they? It comes in and out twice a day.
It seems to me approximately 6 hours.
Yeah, it comes out twice a day. Well, 6 4 is 24, so it can't be 7.
That's it. Yeah. Well, you said 12, so...
I did, actually, yeah. Anyway, so the tide goes in and out. It's been fascinating watching it. We're just talking about what we do for the rest of... We sort of roughly know where we're going to be and what we're going to be doing. but it's whether we stay an extra couple of nights, because that was our plan. We wanted to be here for 6 nights, and we're just going to look at the forecast, because if it just is going to keep raining on this west coast, we might wander away somewhere else. Today it looks like
sort of to the other side anyway.
Yeah.
Next week, aren't we?
Yeah, but
So,
it seems to be that the forecast says in a couple of hours it's going to stop, and we're going to go into showers rather than rain, which means we can get the bikes out. And I want to go to Ardnamurchan, which is just up the road.
we could go the other direction.
We could go to Aracle.
Yeah, which has got
Akaracle.
it's got more going on,
Aharacle.
hasn't it?
Yeah, we've got a little cafe and shops and stuff. I've run out of beer, which is good, but sometimes could be not good. But we'll see how we get on.
I don't see the point.
Not the best. We're just about to get the bikes out, guys, and then this happened. Yikes! Coming across. It's going to get very wet in a minute, so we're putting it off for half hour. We really want to get out on these bikes, but don't want to get absolutely soaked.
It would be not pleasant.
It would be not pleasant. Let's
Not
see,
to
doing
get
some home design at the moment.
Yeah.
Right, guys, I am going to the coast. Sue's going to stay in. We might go to the village this afternoon, but it's just the weather's not great, so just going to hang on, hope it clears a little bit. But yeah, it's about a 20-minute ride, I think. It's a little place called Ardnamurchan. Here's my bike. Love my bike. Let's go for it. Let's see how we get on. Hello, guys. I've wandered over on the bike to a place called Ardnamurchan. And if you ever have been here, but it is stunning. There you go. If you've never been here, it's a beautiful place. Ardnamurchan on the coast of Ardnamurchan. It's about 20 minutes bike ride from Kentra Bay, where we are. There is a motorhome park up, believe it or not, for the extortionate price. I mean, a place like this, you can imagine how pricey it's going to be. £5 a night. Obviously there's no facilities, no water, no waste, no nothing, but £5 a night to stay here. I'll put a picture up of someone here chatting to the guy. Whether he owns it, I don't know, but he seems to be collecting a bit of money from the little honesty box, and he said it gets absolutely rammed in April through to September. But there was just one person here in November. We're here obviously in November, and it stopped raining, and it's beautiful. What a fantastic place, love it. Hi guys, so we're back out in the wilds again. I took a bike ride this morning, me and Sue out for a walk this afternoon. It hasn't been raining since about 10 o'clock, which is very cool. But I just want to show you this place. I think we showed you yesterday, but it really feels like, I mean, literally across there is very little in terms of any sort of civilization. This is a huge bog, big massive peat bog right out there, all surrounded by hills. And then there's a couple of houses just over there actually, and then little village down, not really village, about 3 or 4 houses down near the end of the lock. And then straight up there, if you went straight up there as the crow flies, you go over to, you get to Loch Shiel. You basically go straight up Loch Shiel and you end up at Glenfinnan, which must be 30 miles away, 25 miles away, something like that. But yeah, what a spectacular place it is. Just a shame we're not getting any colours on this brilliant landscape, because literally, I mean, you are getting the colour, all the shades of grey today, aren't we, Sue? Car.
And this has stopped raining.
Yeah, so we've just been chatting. Been out living in the van for, I think it's 12 weeks now, and it's been quite amazing how quickly it's gone.
Yeah, very good.
Week on Saturday we go back to Northants, and theoretically the week after we get our furniture into the bungalow and we move in and get Florrie on the front of the property. So that's going to be quite cool.
Away, there's some work going on.
So I keep looking around because there's cars.
Isn't there work?
There's still work going on, yeah.
Yeah.
We've got
that's-
somebody in doing a
we
bit of
would have been
decorating, and we've got a
we would
bloke
have been in the way, wouldn't we?
doing the flat roofs and a bloke doing the front of the property to get so we can get the van on. But I just got a little story actually. I went out this morning on the bike to Ardtoe. I put a few pictures up, but on the way back there was on the way out there's a property opposite where our little road to the campsite comes out. So I come up on the bike and I thought it was a sheep. It's actually a sheepdog which lives opposite in the property opposite, and it looks a bit like a sheep because it's the same sort of colour. Anyway, it looked at me as like I was, what the hell are you doing type thing on this path. And then as I started cycling up the road, it chased me. It started barking, and I was thinking, oh no, I was going as fast as I could, and it was really fast. It was going almost as fast as I could go. Anyway, then on the way back,
I would have fallen off.
yeah, well on the way back I thought, oh no, what am I going to do here? Because it's about to be still out, and I went as fast as I could up towards the property and then down towards the lane. But just as I got about 100 yards from where I needed to be, a flipping lorry came, so I had to stop the bike, get off, and then start it up again to go as fast as I could. And the dog was like, and there it was. And I thought, oh no, it's going to come again, and it didn't. It just sort of glared at me, and I rode past. But I might show you in a minute if we get there. But look at these little places. Look at this little property here, guys. Look at that. Isn't it fantastic? We haven't seen any lights on in there, so I don't know if anybody lives there. But it's beautiful. It looks like its roof's all right and everything. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to get off in a minute, but I'm just going to... We might have to leg it, Sue, from that dog.
No, that'll be fine.
Actually, it's quite a way. Yeah, it's right over there. Oh, there's a duck pond here, look.
That's their house at night, look.
The mucky ducks, Sue. They call them mucky ducks, did you know that?
Okay.
Yeah. They're like sort of crossbreed ducks. It actually looks like a couple of mallards in there, but let's get going. We'll bring you back if we have to run from the dog. Wish me luck.
We're not going to have to run. It's just because you're on a bike.
Ooh, oh, I thought that was a bloody. I thought that was a bloody dog barking. Bloody ducks now. Oh, flipping heck. Yeah, we're approaching the point where the dog came out. Beautiful collie. But it didn't look particularly beautiful when it was chasing me at 30 miles an hour, barking at me and sort of nipping round my leg. But this is the campsite entrance we're walking up to now, and the dog comes from it's in that house there. Might be able to see it. Oh, there's someone in there now. Look, there's lights on. But the dog was out. The dog was out. Oh, the dog's not there anymore. It was out. It was out by the door. It was out by the door, but he's let him in now. Yeah, it was just out wandering about. It was down this lane here. Down this lane for the campsite. He looked at me like I was some sort of madman. What are you doing coming up here? We decided, haven't we?
What's that?
We decided to stay a couple more nights.
Yeah.
So we probably won't leave here till Saturday. Or
We'll have a much
whatever day that
busier
is.
week next week, won't we? One way or another.
Yeah, that's right. Here we are, look. That gorgeous. Tide's in. But yeah, here we are back at the van. Alright guys, if you can see that in the light, but that is the Ardnamurchan Peninsula on a box. And it's basically on a box of this. There it is. That's the Ardnamurchan, I don't know if you can see that guys, Ardnamurchan Distillery. And it's a peat based whiskey, single malt, but we're going to try this tonight and looking forward to it actually. So here goes, wish us luck. We're going to watch an episode of The Traitors, I think, with this. Morning guys, and finally we get a beautiful sunrise sky. We've been here now, it's our 4th day, and it's been raining or miserly every morning so far, so it's lovely to see. We're going to get a decent-ish day hopefully. Let's have a look at the other side. This is really good now. Look at that beautiful, what a gorgeous sky. Love Kentra Bay. Chatting to David, the owner, yesterday. Such a lovely guy. He'd just come back from work and he was telling us about otters. His daughter's seen otters just here in this little channel, this little freshwater channel that comes down into the sea lock, and they'd seen a couple of cubs out playing in the in just out 50 yards, 100 yards into the water, then to the sea. But that must have been beautiful. So we're going to keep our eye out the next couple of days. You never know, could get lucky. But yeah, beautiful sky, beautiful sky. Hello guys, we're back on the road again at Kentra Bay, and we're walking towards Aracle. I just hate it when I can't pronounce it. The lady told us how to pronounce it and I just still can't do it. It's a lovely little village and we're just walking towards it, and the reason we're walking towards it, the more eagle-eyed amongst you will think, why are they walking? It's a 2.5 mile walk apparently, and then 2.5 mile back. The eagle-eyed amongst you will think, why are they walking when they have e-bikes? This is a good question, and the reason is that I got Sue's e-bike out just now and it's broke. What's happened is, somehow in the garage it's whacked against something, and again the people who have a go at me about my untidy garage are now going to say, yeah, it's cost you money, because it has, because it's broken off the throttle on Sue's little, is it a T14?
Yes.
Hideaway T14. Now it's all attached, the wires are all attached. Problem is, you can't really ride a bike while the one of the handlebars is going to move and come off the actual handlebar. So yeah, we decided to walk it. It's 2.5 miles, I think we just said that. So we'll find out. There's a shop, there's a cafe, I think there's a hotel there. So we'll have a wander. It's a Friday, so things may be open.
Yeah, we could get some
the cafe
lunch.
will be open anyway.
We could get some lunch.
Yeah, might get something to eat. So we've really haven't done much walking lately, and because we've
done a short walk down here every day.
Yeah,
but not as long as we do.
But you can actually see, look, you can see the hills in front, and you can see all the blue sky over there. Look at that, and you can see the bay down there. That's the bay, Kentra Bay. Beautiful. We've got another week and a bit here, and then we go back, because don't forget, we've been living in the van now for about 3.5 months or something like that. So we get back next Saturday. It's a week tomorrow, and then 2 weeks tomorrow. All the furniture's coming out of storage into the new bungalow.
Moving in, that's amazing.
Oh my gosh, it's weird. It's going to be, I said to that chap just talking to her, it's just going to be weird because, you know, we've been in the van for so long.
But Florrie's moving in with us.
Florrie's moving in with us.
You know.
No, she's not moving in, Susan.
On the drive.
She's moving into the drive,
your
yeah.
driving won't take her into the bungalow.
Oh god, yeah. I hope not. I don't think I'm that bad, but yeah. So beautiful to be out walking in this scenery. I mean, it's just absolutely stunning here, guys. Look at it. Just absolutely love it. Amazing. We've got about 1.5 miles to go. So we're finally coming into a caracal.
A haracal.
And I think I've said it right for the first time. That is the Shield River, which is at the end of Loch Shield, and those are the big mountains that's down this side at the end of Loch Shield. Can't remember what they are, to be honest, but and over there you can probably see there is a caravan site which is closed. There is a caravan on it, so look. Yeah. That's a CL, I think, which is closed for the winter. But yeah, there's a motorhome on it, I think, Susan. Oh. Interesting.
That's right,
yeah. Anyway.
Sure it's closed?
I don't know, it says it's closed, yeah. It says it's closed on search for sites, but obviously there's a motorhome there parked up.
I see why it is closed, really, because it looks like it's got a hard stone.
Yeah, that's right. Here's the end of the lock. Look at that. That's Ben Recipole. What a stunning view, guys. Look at this. It's an absolutely unbelievable view. Look at that. So, are we going to the cafe or the hotel? What time is it?
I think we should try see what the hotel says, but I think it'll be
Okay.
closed.
Alright, so this is the main end bit of the village. You've got the village store here. You've got a sort of park for the kids. You've got public loos. The hotel's just up here, and there's a cafe just up there. Alright guys, so there's 2 cafes in this little place. One's called East to West. This one's called Cafe Tiram, and this is what we've been recommended to by the owners of the campsite. So let's go and find out, shall we? Find out what it's like. Some view from the cafe door.
No dogs though, notice.
Oh yeah.
But there's lots of seating outside.
Down there,
For
yeah.
a nice day.
That's it.
Yeah.
That was really delicious. Sue has had a Scottish breakfast.
gosh.
I had salmon and scrambled eggs, and it was delicious.
What else did you have, David?
Oh, and then I had a bit of cake as well. So it was absolutely delicious. Really recommended that Cafe Tirum
Yeah, it's nice.
in Harrickle. There is the view. Sue finally taking her coat off. It's warm.
It's warm. Yeah.
It's warm when you're walking in this. What?
What time is it?
I don't know what time it is. Have a look at your clock. Must be about 1:30 or something like that. But it's beautifully warm. Absolutely gorgeous. And it's the first day we've had this week. It's Friday, since about Saturday probably. It's been any good. But gonna get back to the van, another mile and a bit to walk. But after that big lunch, it's much more difficult going back than it is coming out, isn't it, Suze?
Slow it just down a bit.
Slow this down a bit, yeah, it is actually. Anyway, what a view! Look at that. That's not the Isle of Mull, is it? What? Look at that over there. Is that the Isle of Mull? Oh my goodness, look at that. That looks very much like it's Mull over there. It is Mull, definitely. Not Mull, Rum. The Isle of Rum. Yeah, look at that. That huge cliff at the end of the island. That's fantastic, look at that. I know it's an island because it's we're sort of near enough the end of Ardnamurchan here. So over there is definitely 100% Isle of Rum. And that's probably egg in front of it being masked by rum in the background. Wow. And I'll say at Kentra Bay is Susie taking a photograph of this cool boat here, which is sort of like in like dry dock almost. Beautiful boat actually. Florrie's over there as our neighbours, which means it blocks our view completely over this way, which is a bit annoying, but there you go. Each to their own, isn't it? Each to their own. Rant over. Who can rant when you're in a place like this? What do you reckon, Suze? What are you agreeing at?
I tend to run anywhere, David.
Susan, it's not true, is it?
Yeah. I don't. What if the tide comes in, David?
If the tide comes in, you're gonna get wet feet, aren't you?
I might drown.
No, you won't drown. I won't let you drown.
It's soft this side.
No, it's not quicksand. Come on, spin. Cool place though, look at it. It really is beautiful here. There's a chap just gone round with walking a dog, but he's disappeared. That guy with the dog's disappeared, Suze.
Yeah, well, he's gone the other way.
I want to show you the Isle of Egg.
I'm just going to do some filming.
Okay, I'll see you in a minute. It is so stunning out here, guys. Unbelievable. There's literally not a breath of wind. That's the sea behind me, the bay, the Isle of Egg in the distance, and the Isle of Rum behind it. You can't really see it. And I'll pan you around. Here we are. Look, there's Susie. Hi, Bob.
Hi.
And that's Florrie up there in the background. It really is. You can walk for miles. You can actually walk to the sea, I reckon.
You could, but it'd be walking towards, well, coming in towards you.
Yeah, but the whole point is, see, that's the bit of the bay over there, where it goes. It's sort of, there's another like a big inlet, isn't there? Takes you down to where that road is.
Yeah.
This is what it's all about. I mean, here we are. Look at this. Was it 8th of November today, Bob?
Yes.
8th of November. Not a breath of wind, and you could really don't really need a coat on, to be honest. It's getting cooler now because it will get soon towards dusk. Maybe we'll get a bit of a sunset tonight. We haven't really seen the sun for days, have we, Suze?
Well, it was better yesterday.
Oh, it wasn't too bad yesterday, actually. That's true. What do you reckon? Lovely here?
Very nice for a restful place.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but if you don't, it's quite a way to the nearest shop, so you have to bear that in mind.
That was about 12 or 13 minute ride. I just come back. I went to the shop earlier. About 12 or 13 minute ride, not too bad. On
an e-bike, it's quite quick.
Yeah. I've got to show you Sue's e-bike because it's broken.
Yeah.
The handlebar bit is broken with the battery connect to it, and it's reconnected. It's not a problem, but the actual bit that attaches to the handlebars now slips off. So you can't ride a bike like that.
Are they cows or sheep?
They're sheep. Look.
They're not quite big.
No, There's sheep. Look at it, it's fantastic. Well worth the visit here. Long way up, but what the heck, look at it.
There's a house up there.
There's a beautiful house right on the top there. Well, the road, when I cycled, just to tell you guys, if I can point this out, hang on, point this out on the camera. So the road goes from sort of down here, all the way along there, up and over, round that side of that hill, past that house you can see, down, and then out to the coast. And the village of Ardnamurchan is sort of out here, which is where I went to on the bike the other day. So yeah.
It is quite a lot colder tonight because it's clearer.
Yeah, it feels cooler, doesn't it? Yeah, it does now. It didn't today, not during the day, but the wind's dropped now and it's definitely feeling cooler. What a beautiful, beautiful place. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, so what happened to Sue's little bike is this. That has come off. It fits back on no problem, but I've got to work out a way of how that fits properly back onto there, because you can't ride along with that falling off, can you? You just can't. So that's going to have to go away, and when we get back to Northamptonshire, I can perhaps give a bit of a look at that. But whether they do spare parts, this is an N-way bike, an N-way 214. I don't know if they do spares for these things, but we'll see. Hello, good morning guys. It is now the 9th of November, and I know I've got that right because I just checked with Sue beforehand. So I'm just going to take you out, and we were literally leaving here this morning. We're going across into the Cairngorms today, but it's been a fantastic, so we've had, was it 5 nights here? 5 nights here at Kentra Bay, and it's gorgeous. The weather's not been the greatest. We had a lovely day yesterday, but it doesn't matter really because it's so beautiful. I'll take you out and we'll say goodbye to the place, but I love it here. We both do, don't we? It's great fun, isn't it?
Somewhere to relax.
Yeah, and also just wanted to say thank you to David and Tracy Cameron, who own this place. David's, I had a good long chat with David the other day. He's doing some work on the pitches at the moment. But yeah, fantastic place, very friendly hosts, and just got to come here because it's fantastic. I'll show you where we are. Look at this. Saying goodbye to the place. Got drizzly rain coming in. Look at that. It's going to pelt in a minute. What a place it is, isn't it? Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Yes, we've got to drive up and over and then up towards Mallaig and then inland. Back towards Glenfinnan, Fort William. We're going to go to do some get a shop in Fort William, and then we're going to get across to the Cairngorms from there. But I'm going to get in because I'm getting soaked. Not going to be a nice drive, but you know what? Anyway, sad to be leaving. Sad to be leaving. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Join us on the next one as we visit an absolutely stunning campsite right in the heart of the Cairngorm Mountains.